The emergency transmission crackled through the void, its alien frequencies barely comprehensible to human technology. Ambassador Zeth Ara of the Velnari Confederation stood before the United Earth Council, her 6 arms trembling as she delivered news that would change everything. "The Devourers have broken through our outer defenses," she announced, her translucent blue skin flickering with bioluminescent patterns of distress. 7 star systems have already fallen. Our civilization, which has endured for 12 millennia, faces extinction within solar cycles. The council chamber fell silent. Earth had only made first contact with the Velnari 3 months ago, a peaceful species that had been observing humanity from afar, impressed by their rapid technological advancement, despite being relative newcomers to the galactic stage. General Patricia Chen, Earth's military representative, leaned forward. "These Devourers, what exactly are we dealing with?" Zethara's 4 eyes dimmed. "They are not truly alive, yet they consume all life. Mechanical entities that transform entire worlds into lifeless factories, producing more of their kind. They have swept across the Andromeda spiral for millennia, and now they turn toward our galaxy." "What can Earth do?" asked Dr. Sarah Kim, the Council's chief scientist. "Our technology is centuries behind yours. That is precisely why we come to you," Zethara replied, surprising everyone. "Your species possesses something we have lost, something we never truly had." President Martinez raised an eyebrow. "And what's that?" "Adaptability born from adversity. Your people have survived ice ages, plagues, wars, and near-extinction events. You forged strength from conflict. We Velnari evolved on a paradise world. We learned cooperation, art, philosophy, but we never learned to be ruthless." General Chen understood immediately. "You want us to teach you how to fight?" "More than that. We want you to fight alongside us." The room erupted in debate. Humanity had just achieved interstellar travel, barely established colonies on 3 worlds. How could they possibly stand against a force that threatened a civilization spanning hundreds of star systems? Dr. Kim voiced the obvious concern. "General, we'd be severely outgunned. Their technology can be reverse-engineered," interrupted Dr. Marcus Webb, head of Earth's Xenotechnology Division. "I've been studying the ship that brought Ambassador Zethara. Their energy systems are incredibly advanced, but their tactical programming is elegant. Too elegant. They haven't had to evolve past the theoretical." President Martinez studied the holographic displays showing the Devourer advance. Entire sectors going dark, one by one. "Ambassador, what would you need from us?" "Your ships are primitive, but fast. Your weapons crude, but effective. Most importantly, your minds think in ways ours cannot. You see solutions we miss because you have learned to fight with inferior resources." Within hours, Earth's greatest minds were working around the clock. The plan that emerged was audacious, desperate, and utterly human. 3 weeks later, Captain Sarah Reaper Johansson piloted her modified Earth cruiser Indomitable through hyperspace, leading a joint human-Velnari task force. Her ship bristled with hastily retrofitted alien energy shields and human railguns, a hybrid of technologies that shouldn't work together, but somehow did. "Contact," reported Lieutenant Torres from the tactical station. 12 Devourer ships, Dreadnought class. The enemy vessels were geometrically perfect obsidian pyramids, each the size of a city. They moved with mechanical precision, their formation mathematically optimal for maximum firepower coverage. Just like the simulations predicted, Captain Johansson muttered. Zethara, transmit the surrender codes. The Velnari commander's translation came through with obvious reluctance. Human Sarah, this feels wrong. Deception is not our way. Trust the plan. The Devourers responded predictably to the surrender transmission. Closing in with standard boarding formation, their energy signatures indicating charging capture beams rather than weapons. Now, Johansson whispered. What the Devourers hadn't anticipated was humanity's gift for creative destruction. The surrender had been a ruse to get close enough for Earth's real weapon, not advanced energy cannons or exotic matter bombs, but something far more primitive and devastating. Every human ship in the fleet simultaneously detonated carefully placed nuclear charges, not as weapons, but as electromagnetic pulse generators. The EMP burst, amplified by alien technology, fried every electronic system in the Devourer fleet. The mechanical entities found themselves blind, deaf, and powerless. A scenario their programming had never encountered because no civilized species had ever been desperate enough to sacrifice their own ships in such a manner. Velnari ships, you're clear for salvage operations, Johansson announced from her escape pod, watching her ship's sacrifice pay off as alien recovery vessels moved in to capture intact Devourer technology. The pattern repeated across 17 battlefronts. Human crews, backed by Velnari technology, used unconventional tactics that confounded the Devourer's programming. They fought dirty, sacrificed pieces for strategic advantage and broke every rule of civilized warfare. Within 6 months, the tide had turned. The Devourer's advance halted, then reversed. Their hive mind couldn't adapt fast enough to counter human unpredictability enhanced by Velnari resources. As Captain Johansson stood on the bridge of the newly commissioned Indomitable II, a ship born from human engineering philosophy and Velnari technology, she watched the last Devourer stronghold fall. Ambassador Zethara approached, her skin now pulsing with patterns of gratitude and awe. Your species has saved not just the Velnari, but all organic life in this galactic sector. We just did what humans do best, Johansson replied. We adapted, we improvised, and we refused to quit. The Galactic Council will want to know, how should we describe humanity to the other species? Johansson smiled grimly as she watched human and alien crews working together to rebuild what the Devourers had destroyed. Tell them we're the species that turns disadvantages into weapons and fights hardest when we're outgunned. In the void, beyond, Earth's newest warships patrolled alongside their alien allies, carrying a simple message to any who would threaten peaceful civilizations. Humanity had joined the fight, and they never fought fair.